Hey, it was decent. We're back here with Journey to Elite, and I'm actually at 1677. I thought I was above 1700 because I did a battle yesterday online, and I beat somebody who was 17 something. So thought I was a little bit higher, but yes, I am actually in the above 1600s, approaching 1700s. I did a quick check on the ladder, and the highest dude happens to be like a little over 1900. So we're gonna be here for a while if I want to be #1 in the country as far as the singles are concerned. So this guy is 1577. Let's just go type down his team a little bit quickly. He's got Scissor. Oh man, I'm in trouble. Okay, Scissor, Dragonite, Azumarill. Azumarill's gonna give me problems. Azumarill, Blaziken. I'm gonna have to set up my Toxic Spikes like almost right away, buddy. Oh my god. What else? Blissey. And that type of Azumarill? Yes, I did. I didn't type Gengar. Okay, that's what I didn't type. Alright, so you might presume me to lead out with I'm gonna lead out with Quagsire first. But I do want to get off my Toxic Spikes as soon as possible. The reason I'm leading out with Quagsire is because I'm thinking that he's going to lead out with Blaziken. As much as I definitely did want to lead out with my Roserade to set up the Toxic Spikes right away. Doesn't look like he has anything, maybe aside from the Blissey, that can set up rocks. So I'm going to lead out with Quagsire, see what he does. And Scissor. Alright. So Scissor's actually pretty cool. What I'm going to decide to do actually, I'm going to go into Volcarona. Because he might U-turn, and that's a chance of burn that I can get. I'm going to do that right now. He might go into Azumarill. So U-turn, hopefully I get the burn here. Nope, I don't. Alright. But that was a chance. That was an open chance for me to get the Flame Body hacks right there. He's definitely going to go out into Azumarill now. Oh, Dragonite. Okay. Let's see. What I can do is I can go out into... I can Mandibuzz it. I can Quagsire it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back to Quagsire. Might set up a Dragonite, and I'll just set up a Toxic. Yeah. So I have Unaware. It's not gonna affect it at all. Go straight for Toxic, and I'll just like recover off. He has Dragon Claw, which is great. I don't have to deal with Outrage. So Toxic, and I'm just going to go ahead and recover. Because I definitely do need the recovery for when Azumarill comes into play. Just in case I do need Quagsire to sponge Azumarill's heads. That's what I do. That's how you play it, in a sense. It's how you play stall. For instance, I had a scenario which I had to keep switching in Terrakion. Well, my opponent kept switching in Terrakion, and as much as I wanted to go for the Scald, I knew that later on I'll be in the same scenario. So I just went for recover again, and like sure enough, like 6 turns later, I was in the same scenario as before. So I'm gonna recover one more time, and afterwards I'll just, yeah. This turn, I'm gonna go for the Toxic. And then afterwards, I'll just go for the recovery. I'm pretty sure that he's going to switch out. Hopefully into Blissey. If he switches out into Blissey, oh, that'd be amazing. I could go straight out into Roserade. Gengar. Uh-oh. That's good, that's good. That's a good switch. Alright, so I can switch into Volcarona. It's pretty obvious he's gonna want a Shadow Ball. Rosemary can take that, and Rosemary can also take a Sludge Bomb coming from this. So I'm gonna do just that and go straight and use Toxic Spikes as long as he doesn't have Taunt. Speaking of which, he has Taunt. Alright. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So, because of that, I am going to go out into... I want to say Mandibuzz. Yeah, I'm going to go out straight out into Mandibuzz. It's a little tricky, but I think I can do this. Sludge Bomb. Ooh, I take that well. Alright, so I'm gonna foul play, forcing the switch, and I'll be able to hit something on the incoming. Probably a Zoomerang. Yeah, a Zoomerang. So even though Zoomerang will resist it, should do alright. Like, it's nothing. And that's a crit too, Jesus. So he's definitely gonna go for the play rough. On the play rough, I can actually, I'm gonna go on to Volcarona. Probably have a chance of inflicting a burn onto it. No, he does. I don't get the burn still. Alright, so he's definitely gonna waterfall here. On a waterfall, I could just go straight out into Quagsire. I was really hoping to get the burn right there. Oh, Aqua Jet actually. Alright, so now I'm just going to go and Skull. Hopefully catching the Gengar, because he knows that I have the Toxic, which he does. And in that case scenario, now that puts Gengar, depending on how much damage it does, might put Gengar in a scenario where it burns. That's great. So it's going to eventually put Gengar in a scenario in which my Mamoswine can come in and go for the... what do I want to say? Go for the Ice Shard to finish it off. I'm gonna go straight back out into Mamoswine. I mean, not Mamoswine, into Mandibuzz. Go straight for the Shadow Ball. Tough turn right here because he can either, let's see. Tricky turn. I'm gonna go for the Roost just to see if he goes for the taunt. He switches out, so that's great. I'm able to get off a nice little Roost. That was actually a tough turn for me. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna stay in one turn because our last turn I did go for the Volcarona, so he might go for the Waterfall. I'm just gonna foul play it. Get some damage off. Oh, he goes straight for the play rough, but I avoid it. That's great. So now I am just gonna go out into Volcarona. I can always recover with Volcarona. Volcarona has Roost. And when he switches it back in Scizor, I'm gonna take the time to do that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Scrub. No burns though. That's okay though. That was an excellent play on his behalf. Roserai's in, so I'm just going to go for Toxic Spikes. He has nothing that can block that. That was an excellent turn on his behalf. Good. Alright. We'll go straight back out into Quagsire. Or... yeah, we'll go straight back out into Quagsire. And go for the recover. Two Dragon Claws here. Oh, okay. Made a double switch. What did he do? Gengar? Okay. So I can straight just go right back out into Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz will be able to take anything Gengar has to dish out to it. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to test to see if he has Destiny Bond. So I'm going to switch right out into Roserade on the first turn. And then Roserade is a special wall, so I'll be able to go for the Synthesis. Yep, Destiny Bond. Alright, so I think I'll just set up another layer of Toxic Spikes, I want to say. Goes for the Shadow Ball. So I'm going to set up a second layer, and that'll be that. That's for Blissey and stuff, so that Blissey won't be able to stay in case I do happen to have a special attacker. So Gengar's out of the picture. I don't really need Roserade. I have a feeling that he's going to bring in Blaziken. Oh, Scizor. So Scizzor's in play. Scizzor's the main thing. That's really the main thing I'm worried about. So I know he's going to want a U-turn. So on a U-turn, I'll just go straight for this Synthesis, provided that I'm faster. So I might survive the... oh, Swords Dance, okay. I'll go for Leech Seed. I'll Leech Seed in, and afterwards I'll just, he'll Bug Bite in order to finish me off. And then I'll just bring in... I can actually bring in... I could bring in Mandibuzz. I really could. I'm gonna go for Quagsire. Now I'll just go for the recover. I need to somehow get rocks in play. So Blissey's in here. That's great. I'm assuming Blissey's gonna want to Toxic me. Which isn't all that bad. So now I'm just gonna be able to go back out into Mamoswine. I definitely do need Quagsire for later on. The Heal Bell, if anything, so... oh, Ice Beam. I can't be frozen. I could, instead of setting up rocks, just go for Earthquake, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, somebody's calling the house. I swear, it's always when I'm recording. So I'm just gonna go out and use Stealth Rock. It's gonna withdraw probably into Dragonite. That's fine. set up rocks, and then I'll just go for the Ice Shard in order to finish off the Dragonite. So, if you hear anything, that's my fiance in the background answering the phone. I'll just Ice Shard. You might pivot switch right back out into Scissor or not, and then I'll just go and finish that off. So Blaziken comes in. I have thick fat, so I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to survive. The main thing I have to worry about is Scizor. So, oh, high jump kick! That's something I completely forgot about. Yeah, no kidding. Oh man. Just completely wasted that. That's alright though. That's actually alright. Let's see. Sylveon's the one I need least. So I'll just Hyper Voice first turn. As he Flare Blitz. Doesn't knock me out, which is alright, and I'll just be able to retaliate back with the Hyper Voice and finish that off. Great. So Blaziken's out the way. He brings in Scissor. That's okay because I can just go straight for the Wish. Assuming that he will want to go for Swords Dance. And then I'll just switch out into, oh, he goes straight for Bug Bite. So it's not very effective, but it finishes off the Sylveon. So I'm down to 2 Pokemon here. Let's see. Let us see. Go to Quagsire first, and then I'll just go for Scalds. He might switch into a Azumarill. No, he goes straight for a Bug Bite. Let's see how much that does. Alright, Scald. Hopefully I'm able to get a burn. That will ensure the game if I do. So I'm gonna recover now. Ooh. I think I'll recover a secondary time too. I'll recover a secondary time and then afterwards I'll go for... yeah. Recover again. I'll go for Scald. I want to get a burn on this thing. That will really ensure the game for me. So that Bug Bite, or rather that Skull, puts it at a scenario in which my foul play can actually finish it off. Crit and a burn. That's wonderful. So all I really have to do now is recover. So now this Bug Bite's not going to really do much of anything. And I'm just left to be able to recover. And I'll just recover one more time. And Scissor's out of the way. And what's left over are 2 poisoned Pokemon, being the Azumarill and the Blissey, so I can outstall those 2 out. Scissors out. Azumarill's in play. Poisoned. I could just spam recover. I'm gonna recover first to see how much play rough does. Okay. That was a failure. If he switches out into Blissey, I'll just switch right back out into my not Mamoswine. Into, what is it called? Mandibuzz. Alright, so I can actually just go for the Earthquake and finish it off. If that doesn't finish it off, then the Poison will. So Azumarill's down, and what's left over is Blissey. Even if Blissey has Heal Bell, I want to say, won't really help. So I'm going to switch out into Mandibuzz just to make sure that he doesn't have Heal Bell. He has Ice Beam. Oh yeah, that's right, he does have Ice Beam. Trying to score a nice little freeze on me. I see you. I think I'll just roost though. Ooh, Thunder. Alright, so I'm gonna keep Mandibuzz in then. Yeah, alright. He already knows. So that was a great long game. And I will see you guys later. Peace! What you doing?